Hi James, I'm Josh. This is a video response to your video Politics Money on YouTube that you uploaded yesterday. I really liked your video first, and I agree with a lot of what you said. First off, I think that online video is going to be really important in the coming years. Whether it's going to be involved in lessening the cost of politics in the next in a reasonable time span in the next decade, I don't know about that, but in terms of it actually simply becoming more widely used, that's absolutely going to be the case. Most of it is going to be because video editing software is going to become essentially free, because open source video editing software is going to get a lot better over the next few years, and that means that it's not going to take any money at all to create really good quality videos. Also, webcams are going to become much cheaper thanks to the exponential increasing in computing power. Current day, really good webcam might cost $100, will probably in 4 years' time cost like 20, which would mean that there's going to be a lot more people who are going to be making videos, and thanks to the enormous gains that are going to be made in transmission and the rate at which data can be transferred via the internet, there's going to be more people who are going to feel like it's a good use of their time. Now, that being said, while there are going to be more people using online video, I don't know if there's going to be a larger portion of people actually making political videos and using the internet for politics. I mean, I'm a member of several politics forums, and I'm on MySpace, and I know that in all of those, there's not all that many people. There's hundreds of millions of people on the internet, and yet I know that on MySpace there's only like 100,000 posts, or a 250,000 posts on the political section, the politics section of the forums. And I know there's a lot of people I know who don't even realize that there are forums or groups on MySpace, and I know that those who do don't go there often, which I find puzzling, because I think the internet's a really good tool to use in political discussion, but people don't use it for that. They don't use it really for debates. They use it to show videos of fights or videos of them, making fools of themselves or whatever. And I think it's a waste of good technology, but I don't know if it's going to change anytime soon. You might have, 10 times as many people making videos, but you're probably only going to have, a proportional number of people making political videos. And I don't know if politicians, if they might use online video, I don't think it's going to be a major component of their campaigns anytime soon. And whether it's going to actually reduce costs or not is a major issue. I don't think, in terms of, just your videos, I think your videos are awesome, and I know there's lots of people who do. You have something like 650 subscribers or something like that. But still, most of your videos only have 1,000, 2,000 maybe views. The older ones, you might hit 3 or 4 really popular ones. But I don't think that's not very good. And even the politicians only have maybe 20,000 views, 30,000 views for their very most popular, the exceptional videos. Some of them hit like 120, but 120,000 views. But most of their videos are only a few hundred, maybe 1,000, maybe 2. And I don't know if that's going to change anytime soon. The proportion of views, the number of people using YouTube and other online video sharing sites for political discussion, I don't know if that's going to change much. It's very hard to find political videos. It's not quick and easy. You can't really find what you're talking about. You can't really find politicians and stuff like that. It's just sort of like you stumble across them, and you can't just. Whereas on TV, you're simply watching TV and there's an ad. They can't really do that on the internet, they have to hope that people stumble across them. And I don't think that politicians are going to be very comfortable using that as a major campaign method anytime soon. In terms of funding, I find it interesting that we're making a big deal of a $1 billion presidential campaign, and I find it, pretty funny that in 1890 people were making a really big deal of the fact that Congress just passed the first $1 billion budget for our country. I think that's really interesting that we now have presidential campaigns that are exceeding federal budgets of the late 1800s. I wonder whether, I think the best method for getting money is a major concern, and an important thing to do. I think the only way to do that is to have some sort of publicly funded elections, in a real sense, where you can't really spend private money. You can only do public funding. I think that would probably be the only way to completely eliminate money from the equation. And I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, whether we should have something simply more public funding, more readily available to candidates, and have tighter restrictions. I'm not really sure. I think probably total public funding of elections would be A, open to corruption, but also B, put way more people who are, normal, honest, upstanding citizens who really simply want to do the right thing, and don't really care whether they have to, about buddying up with, rich people or, businesses or special interest groups or anything like that. And so I think that those two might cancel each other out and actually probably would net a good, major positive result for the country. YouTube may or may not play a major part in politics of the future. I hope it does. Thinking of everything that YouTube has done in simply the year and a half that it's been around already, I think that the next 4 years are going to be a very exciting time for YouTube and for politics. And keep making videos, because I watch every single one. Thank you for your time.